Hi, hope you're well. This video is requested by Quinn Red. In this video I'm going to be talking about competition bonuses specifically. So there are a lot of different types of bonus items on Howrse, and I'm going to brush over some of the general ones first, and then I'm going to talk a little bit more detail about specifics. Most of these items I have videos on already, which you'll get more detail on, so this is just a general guide. So for example, if you go into the black market, there is a bonus section, and some of the ones listed here I'm just going to briefly mention, such as Water of Youth. This is a bonus item because it allows you to do more lessons with your horses, because your horse then ages once per month, so you have a potential there to get more skills, so that's a bonus in competitions. Then something like the Polonius Parchment, you're getting more equus instead of droppings, so that's why that's a bonus item. Then something like the Achilles heel, you get to use your horse for longer, so you can use up more energy and so forth. So maybe you'll be able to get more competitions done, more training, higher skills and so forth, so that's why that can be a bonus item. Something like the Hypnos Blanket, it's just as simple as you don't have to board your horse in an EC, but the downside of that can mean that you're not actually going to get the EC bonus, and I'll just mention that actually. One of the most crucial bonuses on the entire game is an equestrian center bonus. So another one is the Glorious Fortune, for example, which doubles the chances of finding items. This is another very important item because it helps you increase the chances of finding tubs of grease, which is a very, very important bonus item for skillers, and also the Falabella bonus. If you want more detail on that, have a look at my video on those. So then moving on to more actual items that physically give an actual perk themselves. If we click on the posted in pack here, all of these items add a +6 bonus on all of your horse's skills. So these are why this is such an important item. So if I just click on one of these specifically, so you can see that this adds an actual physical bonus to each of your horse's skills. So a posted in pack in itself is a very, very good bonus item to have, because skillers are not going to do too well in competitions if they don't have that type of tack going to the Grand Prix, because general tack, and I'll just quickly show you what I mean by this. So if we have a look at this tack here, you can see it tells you actually how much of a bonus it gives you in each skill. Same with saddles, same with the blankets and the ear bonnets and the polo wraps. And also I'll mention these ones because we'll be looking at them more closely in a minute. The bell boots, the studs, the lunge, the horseshoe studs, also the whip, which you get if you're a Pegasus or VIP account holder automatically for free. So these are the bonuses that all add up. So whenever you're going to work with skillers and so forth, these are very important things to have. So if we have a closer look at the bonus pack, so the bonus pack here is an item where you can get all these different bonus items in themselves. So these are physical ones that give a specific bonus, whereas these ones, as I mentioned earlier, aren't giving you a physical like number bonus themselves, but they lead on to other pluses, other things that will influence your game. So these are some things to bear in mind. Not every bonus item is automatically going to give you something. So if I just click on the whip here, so you can see some of the bonuses on that item, for example. Now as I come into my black market, you can see here in my inventory it says Pegasus account privilege still active for 19 days and 9 hours. So therefore I can give free whips to all of my horses. It doesn't cost me anything directly anyway. So some of the other bonus items are things like the golden apple, because it's on these following bonuses. You can also say that things like the harmony pack are a bonus item because you're going to get the golden apple within the harmony pack. You're going to get a Howrse Ray, which is going to keep your horse's morale up to 100%. While that Howrse Ray isn't actually giving any of these kind of physical bonuses, it's still a bonus in a way, because it's making sure your horse's morale is going to stay at 100% and your horse should perform better in competitions as a result of that. So these are the things to bear in mind, is what bonuses are a direct bonus, where you're getting the bonus directly from the item itself, and what bonus items lead on to other types of bonuses. So another very important bonus item would probably be the fifth element, in terms that it's quite a useful item if you manage to get metal. The reason being that is because metal gives a significant plus compared to the other skills, but metal is one of the rarest. So at the minute this is actually on sale to the 5th of May for 2 passes. So you might want to put that on your skiller, for example. But if you have just a look, there's some items that don't work together. So if you look here, the 5th element cannot be accumulated with another special coat. If you give a golden apple to your horse and then 5th element, you will lose the golden apple, and vice versa. So if I just go back to the golden apple here, we'll have a look, and you see that a golden apple gets +5 in every skill. So something like the 5th element also gives a +5 in every skill, but there's a little difference. In each of these different types, you actually get a +8 on a specific skill. So maybe you have a horse that you want to have higher in dressage, so you might try and get earth, for example. And if you're really, really lucky and you manage to get metal, well then you've just managed to get 3 more in each than a golden apple would have given you. But the chances are quite low. So another item, for example, is the Medusa's Blood. And the Medusa's Blood does give these bonuses and makes your horse Pegasus, for example. So that's another type of bonus item. And as I mentioned, the Harmony pack, you've got your golden apple with its immediate perks, and then you've got the unlimited Howrse Ray, which is giving the morale coming through. The Apollo's Lair is purely customizational, so it doesn't have any direct benefit. So I've already looked at the 5th element. High Kingdom Splint Boot. This was an item that was on offer for a while, and it gives specific bonuses to your horse as well. So it was something that you couldn't put a golden apple with, or if you had this on your horse, you couldn't add another one on. So that's another type of bonus item, but one of the rarer ones. Then something like the Seal of Apocalypse is another quite a rare item as well. If I can actually catch this mash, I'll just go refresh the page. So Seal of Apocalypse is another one, but obviously when you start to look into this in a lot more detail, something like getting one specific one means that your horse is going to have extra bonuses on top of those previous bonuses, so these basic ones. So if you got Bellum, your horse is going to get +3 on those, so it's going to be +8. So another thing is like the Magic Hat. So once again, if you click on these, then you can see that if you got a fairy, it's going to +5 on each of those already. So those are some of the basic bonuses that are on Howrse. Oh, there's another one I wanted to mention, I completely forgot, which is the Shutterfly Splint Boot. So that's a picture of it there. It's not on the UK version as far as I remember. As far as I remember, that used to cost 5 passes. I haven't seen it on anywhere recently. But that's another item that it would be coined a bonus item, but it's something that you couldn't have added another, if you put your golden apple on top of that, then you're going to lose that item. So that's just an example of some of the different bonuses on Howrse now. Just to mention again, things like the Tub of Grease, which you get whenever you do lessons with your horses occasionally, is a really exceptional item. And then obviously the Falabella, which you have to own a Falabella Divine in order to get those bonuses. But if I just show you really quickly, here's a Falabella. Owning a Falabella gives you a chance to get a Falabella bonus on some of your horses. So I just wanted to give you a general rundown of bonuses on Howrse. Anyway guys, thank you to Quinn Red for requesting the video. I hope you had a lovely day.